These videos are made for the purpose of entertainment. These are not made to give you an excuse to harass the original creator. I do not condone the harassment or bullying of the creators featured in these videos.
Hello everybody, my name is Yuji and welcome back to another video. So I was looking through my old videos, trying to decide which ones I remaster and which ones I just kind of leave alone. And I saw my old WizardMaster678 rant and decided to Google the username, see what there was left of the user. And I found a journal with pretty much all of WizardMaster's OC's bios. The journal is by London the Goat on DeviantArt. I was stoked when I saw this journal. Like, holy shit, who would have thought someone actually saved those bios? So, I've obviously decided to go ahead and talk about them. Not all the characters are going to have pictures for them, and the pictures I do have for the characters are going to be very low quality because I had to screenshot them from my old video. Let's go over all the characters that actually have pictures for them first and then speed run the others, because most of them just have a sentence or two as a bio. For those of you who don't know who WizardMastered is, let me explain real quick. WizardMaster was a user on DeviantArt sometime in 2016 who started stealing art from another user, Talmanso0. Specifically her pony OCs, Beauty Wind, Hypno Emotion, and Glowing Darkness. All these pictures were drawn by me. I can't find all of the original images. And harassing them. I don't remember how I got involved, but I'm pretty sure someone sent me a note about WizardMaster, and that led me to starting my video on WizardMaster. Eventually, Wizard started stealing more art from other people, including me, and then just, poof, deleted their account. Haven't heard anything about them since. Now let's actually move on to talking about their characters. Oh boy. Okay, this picture is a mess. Girly is built like a Minecraft character. So all the colors clash terribly, first off. The weird neon blue bands on the legs and arms draw attention away from the rest of the design because they're so neon. Pink, blue, and green can make for a great color palette. You just have to use the right shades of each color. Red is the one color I can't see working in this palette without it looking weird. If you're having trouble with a color palette, Google one. There's a website that generates color palettes. People make color palettes all the time. It is not that hard. Name, Sabrina Colorful. Age, 6. Looks 13. What in the anime character is this shit? No, but seriously, I have questions. There's a few ways something like this could work. A robot that was built 6 years ago, but was built to look a certain age. A species of creatures that age differently than humans do. But as it stands, this is weird. And what's written later in the bio makes this significantly worse and makes it clear that there was no real reason behind her being 6 and looking 13. Other than WizardMaster just made the character this way just because. Race, human and fairy and alicorn hybrid. This is ridiculous for a few reasons, but we'll come back to that. Eye color, turquoise, hair color, lime green. Okay, real quick. That is not lime green. Lime green is a bright neon green color. Her hair is closer to shamrock green than it is lime. Get your colors right. Powers, flight, death, speed, detachable limbs. Okay, an interesting list of powers. Quick question. What does death do? I have to assume she could touch people and kill them instantly, but knowing WizardMaster, I bet this is more along the lines of she can kill people with like swords or beating them to death. Therefore, it's a power she has. But I don't know. There's no description for these. Not that most of them need an explanation. Flight, speed, and detachable limbs are pretty self-explanatory. This is the only one I would like a little bit more explanation on, but that's just me. Weapons, swords. Other, she's insane. She's 6 but looks 13. She has dated many boys and had... Whoa, 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 whoa. No sexualizing the 6-year-old. That's nasty. Bad chomo. Get back in the box. Likes MLP, blood, death, magic, ponies, boys being insane. Also, let's check off the character is insane for edgy reasons off the bingo card. There we go. Dislikes, bad OCs, recolors, Mary Sue's. The color clue, the color pink. If she dislikes the color pink, why is she wearing pink? Also, what the fuck is the color clue? Did you mean blue? Color code? Color theory? Also, I'm side-eyeing the bad OC's, recolors, and Mary Sue's part of this list. Love interest, Sonic, Tails, Shadow, Pikachu, Rainbow Dash, Fluttershy, Rarity, Amy Rose, and Princess Celestia. I have problems for several reasons. Reason 1, Pikachu is an animal and does not pass the Harkness test. That is a bad zoophile. Reason 2, she's 6, and Rainbow Dash, Fluttershy, Rarity, and Princess Celestia are adults. I think Shadow also technically qualifies as an adult, but I'm not 100% sure because I know jack shit about the franchise. Reason 3, while Sonic and Amy are minors, they are still 15 and 12 respectively, and anyone of that age dating a 6-year-old is still a freak. Tails is the only reasonable one on this list because he's fucking 8! Backstory, Sabrina was abandoned by her parents when she was a baby. A group of fairies took her in and cared for her. She went and hunted out her parents to kill them. She found her parents and killed them brutally. Quick thing. Just because she was raised by fairies doesn't make her part fairy. Unless they turned her into one somehow so she could properly live with them. Also, that escalated quickly. I'm all for revenge plots. I'm writing my own story that revolves around revenge. But I would like more context. I think this part could be a really cool story. It just needs more details. How did she find out her parents abandoned her? What made her jump immediately to wanting them dead? Why did her parents abandon her? Did they just not want her and leave her for dead? Were there other reasons? I want more. She then discovered a portal and went through it and ended up in the Sonic universe. When Sonic found her, he fell in love with her. Soon Tails, Shadow, and Amy, even though she loves Sonic XD, found her and fell in love with her too. She soon was sent into the MLP universe and Twilight found her. Soon Rainbow Dash, Fluttershy, Rarity, and Princess Celestia fell in love with her, and Princess Celestia made her a princess. This is where the part Alicorn thing comes from. She travels to the world of MLP and becomes a princess. I hate it here. She then murdered Princess Luna because of jealousy. She now lives her life as the Princess of Death in Ponyville and murders any pony who disobeys her. Listen, I'm all for my isekais. It's my favorite genre. And having multiple love interests, but this is ridiculous. Especially the becoming a princess part. Like, what the fuck? Also, why did she kill Princess Luna? You can't just say jealousy and leave it at that. What was she jealous of? Also, she now lives her life as the Princess of Death in Ponyville and murders anyone who disobeys her. Dictator much? This also adds to the trope that characters revolving around a personification of death are inherently evil, and y'all need to leave my man the Grim Reaper alone. He's just doing his goddamn job. This bio is a fucking mess, and most of it is just nonsense added with zero thought behind it. Why, hello, generic Twilight Sparkle Recolor, how are you? If this wasn't a Twilight recolor, I don't think the palette would be that bad. It needs some fixing because her hair colors are super fucking bright, and for me, just kind of blur together. Magical Sunrise is the long-lost sister of Twilight Sparkle. She is more powerful than Luna, Celestia, Cadence, and Twilight combined. She's faster than Rainbow Dash, better with animals than Fluttershy, and makes better dresses than Rarity. She could cause ponies to die just by looking at him. She was bullied when she was younger and tried to kill herself. but didn't because she found out she was really super powerful. Okay, I was gonna say bullshit, but honestly, if I was going to commit the big sleep and just before I could, I found out I was super fucking powerful, I would become an actual menace to society and would not commit the big sleep. No forever box for me, I have crimes to commit. But seriously, all of WizardMaster's OCs are, like, on the cusp of being really cool and interesting OCs, but then there's just a bunch of random nonsense added into the bio, and the design of the character is subpar at best, which makes me think they are a troll, but we'll never know unless they stumble across this video. In which case, hi. Don't say she's a recolor of Twilight, because she's no. She's a recolor of Twilight. There's another picture for this character, and she's, you guessed it, an Alicorn now, because this is just a Twilight recolor OC, so obviously they had to recolor Alicorn Twilight as well. This is Magical Sunrise, when she becomes a princess. She soon takes over Equestria and kills all the Celestia, Luna, Cadence, and Princess Flurry Heart and banishes Twilight to hell. Okay, no, I read that sentence right. It's just stupid. Cool. My question is, why? Like, it did establish in the previous bio that Magical Sunrise is a dictator, essentially, but why did she kill all the princesses and banish Twilight? I have to assume it's because they tried to stop her because she's an evil dictator, and considering she can kill ponies just by looking at them, I assume that's what happened. Which, the ability to kill people just by looking at them sounds stupid. She's like a Medusa without actually being cool. Medusa turns people to stone with her looks. Magical Sunrise just looks at people, and I assume they just die. Just flop over, dead. So, these next two are just Princess Celestia and Princess Luna, respectively. This is Princess Sun. She was a legendary princess born on the sun and born with the power of heat. She can destroy Equestria if she wants to, but chooses not to. Is the big sister of Princess Moon. This is Princess Moon. She was born on the moon and has the power of water. She could destroy Equestria, but chooses not to. Little sister of Princess Sun. So they're both more like the gods of the sun and moon, which I vibe with. But again, they're just recolors of Luna and Celestia. And for some reason, they're children? I don't know. Again, they are on the cusp of being good, interesting characters. But that's ruined by the fact that they're just Luna and Celestia ripoffs. Okay, so, because the original image was so pixelated, I took the liberty of finding a picture that used the same base, because the base was deleted a long time ago, apparently, traced it and redid this picture, so you can see the design better. You're welcome. The design for this character is meh, MS Paint default colors, and everything else about it is basic as hell. Her outfit makes me uncomfortable because she's supposed to look like a 16-year-old. But what makes this design really bad is she's apparently Silver and Blaze's kid. And tell me where. Like, she doesn't even look like she could be remotely related to either of them. Name, Princess Sabrina the Robotic Hedgehog. Age, 5,000, but looks 16. Race, half hedgehog, half robot, and a fourth angel. Oh boy, here we go. Eye color, one red, one orange. Hair color is brown. Powers, flight, death, destruction, speed, to grow her boobs and to be sexy. To grow her boobs and to be sexy. To grow her boobs, yes, that would count as a power. A really weird one, but it would be considered a power. To be sexy is not unless she has the ability to manipulate her appearance or just the ability to make everyone around her perceive her as attractive, but just being sexy isn't a power. Weapons, her magic. Other, she's really sexy. Her boobs can grow as big as she wants them to be. She always has this. You've already stated 2 of these things in the power section. There's no need to repeat them. And that last thing is just unnecessary information. Like, we don't care. And we don't want to know that your character, who looks like a 16-year-old, is always having sex. That's weird. Likes. Being sexy porn. Boobs, girls and boys. Can you give us anything of substance instead of all this weird, overly sexual shit, please? Thank you. Dislikes, bad OCs, Solar Sands, people who call her a slut. Wow, Solar Sands is someone I haven't thought about in a while. I wonder how he's doing. I hope he's doing good. Love interest, Sonic and Shadow. Backstory, Sabrina was born as Silver and Blaze's child, but she ran away and started causing chaos. She murdered her parents, but they survived. Then it's attempted murder. And she fell in love with Sonic and Shadow. She was soon dubbed Princess after she threatened to destroy the planet along with Sonic. She now kills people who don't obey her. She's really nice, though. I'm sorry, I don't call someone who threatens to destroy the planet and kills people who don't obey her nice. Also, if she's a child of Silver and Blaze, how is she part robot and angel? And how the bloody hell is she 5,000 years old? Make it make sense. This one needs a lot of reworking, like, holy shit. I don't know what it is with this character and sexualizing her underage characters, but it's gross. Also, yeah, thinking about it, WizardMaster made Sabrina 5,000 years old but looks 16, so she has an excuse to sexualize the character, which is some chomo vibes, and I don't like it. I just realized some of you might not know what chomo means. It's prison slang for child predator. I grew up around felons, that's how I know what that term is, and it's an easy way to get past YouTube's stupid censors. Alright, now we are moving on to the characters that don't have pictures. Alright, next character. Name, Neko Kasiyama. Age 1,000. Gender unknown, but thought to be femme. Race, human and angel and fairy hybrid. Eye color unknown. How is their eye color unknown? Do they wear something to cover their eyes, or just don't have eyes or something like that? I'm confused, but sure, we'll go with that. Hair color, blood red. Powers, to cause death, murder anybody, speed and flight. Weapons, her magic. Other, she's a goddess. Likes, blood, death, sadness, despair, and abuse. Dislikes, Tamanso, 0. Constructive criticism, the channel. Heh, that's me. Hollyleaf 12. That's also me. People saying she stole stuff. Love interest, Jeff the Killer. Backstory, she was born in an apocalyptic town and she was abused by her parents. She started cutting herself and killing people. She soon cracked and killed her parents and went to kill other people. She soon found Jeff the Killer and made love with him. First, apocalyptic is spelled wrong. It's APOCALYPTIC. And second, why is her town apocalyptic? Are you trying to say she lives in, like, the slums or just a really run-down old town? Because those kind of bring a different vibe than apocalyptic does. And those would make much more sense. The abuse and everything else but the Jeff thing is whatever. Really wish it was written better instead of just, lol, she cuts herself and kills people. Hashtag not like other girls. Like, girl, no! Okay, now back to the abuse thing. Typically, when you are abused as a child, really, if you're just a person with common fucking sense and empathy, but especially if you were abused as a child, you don't tend to like abuse later down the line. This character is pretty ridiculous, but also pretty tame compared to the others so far. This is Cherry Pie. She is the long lost sister of Pinkie Pie. She can make better cake than Pinkie Pie. She comes from Canada, where she born and raised by Princess Celestia and Princess Luna. Both princesses call her a princess, so she's actually Princess Cherry Pie. She moved to Ponyville and lived her life being better than Pinkie Pie. Why was she raised by Celestia and Luna? I'm very confused as to how Cherry is the long-lost sister of Pinkie Pie. Did Pinkie's parents give her up for adoption? Was she lost one day and they just never found her? I think this character could be really interesting, but she needs more details and explanations in her bio. This is Bubblegum Scratch. She is the long lost sister of Vinyl Scratch. She is really powerful and will kill any punny who makes fun of her just by showing her eyes. That's why she wears sunglasses, she can control music, and to kill other ponies. I don't have words for this one. She's just ridiculous, and other than she's the sister of Vinyl Scratch Part, it just needs to be scrapped. I am no stranger to making OCs with similar backstories or traits, but come on, you need some variety. This is the fourth character here that can kill people just by looking at them. It's getting a bit ridiculous if you ask me. This is Lemontavia. She is a sister of Octavia and the girlfriend of Bubblegum Scratch. She tastes like lemons and hates when people try to eat her. She can control music to mind control ponies. She tastes like lemons and other ponies try to eat her. That's funny. But my question is, how do people know she tastes like lemons? Typically, others don't just randomly try and eat someone else, so they'd have no real way of knowing she tastes like lemons. Does she also smell strongly of lemons, and someone just bit her and spread it around that she tastes like lemons? Also, lemons are really tart, really bitter. I don't think there's going to be a lot of people who are just okay enough with the raw taste of lemon that they'd willingly munch on her arm. Maybe if she smelled and tasted like a lemon candy, or other lemon treat like lemon cake. Also, she's a pony. Why does she taste like lemons? This is Quick Dash. She's Sonic and Rainbow Dash's child. She's faster than both of them combined. She's really nice and gentle and super nice. She's more powerful than Celestia and plans to take over Ponyville. Ah yes, the Sonic Rainbow Dash fan child we all needed. And at least her being faster than both of them makes sense in this case. Also, again, she's super nice and gentle, but she's planning to take over Ponyville. I fucking can't with this. Oh my stars. This is Puffy Cupcake. She's really nice and kind. She makes cupcakes out of ponies and loves death, destruction, and blood. Oh look, a Pinkamena ripoff. This is Magic Spark. She's really energetic and loves to cause chaos. She's secretly the daughter of Discord and Princess Celestia. Now this I can vibe with. This one is so far the only one who's actually okay. She's energetic, loves to cause chaos, and she's the child of Discord and Celestia. That makes perfect sense. I just want to know why she's the secret child of those two, but depending on when she was born, I can understand why Celestia in particular would want to keep that a secret. Sayona is a cute and stupid butterfly. She is actually a Pegasus, but she calls herself a butterfly and everyone thinks she is one. She's fast, but not as fast as Dashi. If she's a Pegasus, why does everybody think she's a butterfly? The Pegasi and Breezies, which might as well be pony butterflies, are pretty fucking different. I'm confused, but okay. And that's it. Overall, I think these characters have potential to be interesting, but most of them have so much random crap added into the bio, they end up just being ridiculous, or really gross. This is, of course, ignoring these were most likely made by somebody trolling. These were fun to look back on. I don't actually remember if I read any of these characters' bios back when I made my original Wizard Master video. I'm pretty sure it was just focused on calling Wizard Master out for being a raging asshole, so it was fun to revisit the creator 7 years later, and these characters are absolutely going on the redesign and rewrite list for Axel's videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. I'm Yuji, and I will see you guys in the next video.